The story so far. Shion and the others successfully stole the vessels of Anima and attempted to make their escape from Labyrinthos, but when Shion heard her mother's name amidst the enemy communications, she grew frantic. Ignoring orders for her to stop, she dashed off alone, towards her mother's hospital room. On the way, the Red Testament appeared before her again, and as Shion steeled herself for a fight, the Testament removed his mask, revealing the face of her beloved Kevin, who had died years ago. The shocked Shion was discovered by soldiers and captured. That's what happened last time. Also, the rest of the gang fought... I don't know, is it an ES even? No, it's not, because it doesn't have one of those 12 names, so it can't be. It can't have a vessel. So I guess just the names. That was called Omega Universitas. I'm not sure how to say that. Universitas. That the more I think about it, the more I think it looks like Veltal. Which is interesting. Because the Veltal, and by extension, you know, if you know, you know, is very associated with, well, essentially with Abel, right? But Abel at this point can't like be... Like, he's a child in the future. And we're time traveling to the past. I'm also curious about the fact that it has Omega in the... You know what? Let's just move on, shall we? Oh no, fucking Brian Deckard is gonna come in and interrogate us. And he's gonna go like, 28 stab wounds!
That was Kevin. Kevin is dead. Was that just an illusion? No, Lieutenant Virgil was really there too.
I mean, as much as they can be. I'm still curious about that. What exactly are the testaments? How are they around?
People who are dead are revived as testaments.
How much of it is them, though, is what I'm
Kevin
wondering.
said he came for me. Does this mean the testaments aren't our enemies?
I mean, Voyager looks like an enemy. I don't want to judge by appearances, but he looks like an evil motherfucker.
Is that her? She's part of the group that stole the vessels of Anima?
Now that's interesting. Margulis seeing her in the past.
Yes, she's been babbling things to herself and ignoring our questions.
So she's actually speaking out loud to herself.
Pellegrini, did you notice? Those eyes, they look just like his.
Does he mean Jin? Or so? Or does he mean something else?
They're the eyes of one who continues to defy us.
Huh. That's...
Call Supervisor Uzuki and Kevin Winnicott. Have them join me for the interrogation.
Yes, sir.
You're calling the supervisor to the interrogation? Why?
It seems this woman attempted to make contact with both of them not long ago.
Oh.
Then the theft of the vessels of Anima occurred.
Interesting.
The operation was performed quite smoothly.
Ah, does he have suspicions?
They have inside information.
Whatever the case, if we don't verify her identity, our future plans could be in jeopardy.
Verify her identity, eh? Ew, ew, I don't like those.
Winnicott!
Supervisor Uzuki, what do you want? If you need to talk, couldn't it wait until later?
What's the meaning of using the 27 series Asura? Those are solely for experimental use.
I must have encountered them before, because that sounds... The 27 series Asura, for some reason it just flashed like a, you know, an enemy name tag. Like in my memory just now,
They're
I
still
guess.
unstable. If they go out of control, we won't be able to rein them in.
And? Their combat abilities will be as expected. That's all that's needed.
Are you fucking stupid, Kevin? If they go out of control and their combat abilities are excellent as... Because that's the point, right? That they're good at combat. No? If they're good at combat and they go out of control, that's obviously a bad thing.
That's absurd. They can't distinguish between an enemy and an ally.
Yeah?
Are you planning to use a weapon that can only cause indiscriminate destruction?
When the Song of Nephilim becomes operational, everything will be resolved by the awakening of the Zohar.
So he knows that much.
You're going to use the Song of Nephilim that was born from the Lemmageddon translation? You must reconsider. There's still time to stop both the 27 series and the song.
There's no other way to activate the Zohar. The Descent troops have already reached the city. If we don't use that system now, all of our efforts will have been for nothing. Isn't this why you betrayed the Federation?
No,
No? You sacrificed your own wife in order to save your daughter. Why hesitate now?
You sacrifice your own wife in order to save your daughter.
You couldn't possibly understand. I had no choice.
That's right. For the realization of our ideals, there is no other choice. Milsha's sacrifice cannot be avoided.
Man, it's crazy how deep into this Kevin was. How does he turn... How does he become the man that Shion loved? Unless... It would be very sad if that was all like an act. But it's not impossible that that's the case. But then again, there's this scene with the watering the flowers and the...
Supervisor. Oh, and you're here too, Mr. Winnicott.
What is it?
Commander Margulis requests your presence for the interrogation of the intruder.
At an interrogation? Me as well?
Yes. I wasn't informed of the details, so please ask the commander directly.
As a good
What's
soldier,
this about?
if they don't tell you, don't ask.
I've heard that she's a member of the group that stole the vessels of Anima. It must mean she's more than just a petty thief.
Margulis!
Well. So, you know who I am? It seems I was right. You are more than just a mere rat.
No.
You gotta remember that these versions... This version doesn't know you.
You're an interesting woman. I can tell you are no spy.
How?
Your face betrays your every thought.
I mean, unless it's a very good spy who's betraying the wrong... Like, who's like fooling you with emoting in misleading ways, you know?
I won't tell you anything.
There's no point in empty bluffs. We have countless ways of making you talk. But before that, I'm going to have you answer questions from these two.
Okay.
Tell me the truth. How much do you know about the vessels of Anima?
It's pointless to keep silent.
I don't want to be rough with you. Please answer me.
So, Uzuki, are you going to personally be rough with the prisoner?
I have nothing to say to a man who doesn't even hesitate to sacrifice his own family.
Yeah, you did talk to him. Do you recognize that this is the same woman?
What are you talking about? That's none of your business. Besides, I didn't mean to sacrifice her.
Oopsie doopsie, he says, as he sacrifices his
Then what
wife.
did you mean to do? Aoi Uzuki is your wife. How can you let these people do what they want to her?
Who are you?
Well, you're a lively one, aren't you?
Fucking...
Listen, we already know you're using the vessels of Anima as mobile weapon reactors. That's top secret research.
Is this Yuri Lowenthal doing the young voice as well? I've been thinking about that since I realized that he's at least adult Kevin. Is he also doing this voice?
Even Vector doesn't have that technology yet, much less UTIC.
I guess it is. He's doing a pretty good job of altering his voice, though.
Where did you obtain it from?
I knew it. So it wasn't just Ormus involved in the Zohar research, but Vector as well.
Woman, where did you learn the name Ormus?
I kind of like this animation of him going, like, sideways.
Your attitude reminds me of a man I know, and I don't like it.
Jin.
Curiosity can prove to be fatal. You would do well to remember that. You will tell us everything you know. Naturally, we won't kill you, though you'll experience things far worse than death.
Fibronia, what's wrong? I have something I need to tell everyone. There's no time. Hurry.
Oh, jeez.
Alan, how long are you going to stand there?
Why didn't you go back and rescue the chief? If you'd gone right back, you might have been able to get to her.
We can't put everyone in danger because of Shion's selfish actions.
I mean, he kinda has a point.
But why aren't we going to rescue her now?
Yeah, that's also a good point.
After our infiltration, the security at Labyrinthos has been increased. If we make any rash moves, we'll only make the situation worse.
I understand that, but while we're calmly talking about this, the chief is in danger.
Things worse than death, Margulis said.
Aren't you worried about your sister?
I mean, that's good, Alan. You know, have a bit of a backbone.
I'm sorry.
No, don't. You can't grow a backbone and then just have it evaporate the second after.
Alan, everyone's worried about her. During the Gnosis terrorism, Shion learned that our father betrayed the Federation and handed over Lemageddon to the Utic. I've kept his involvement with Utic from her. Her actions are not based on conviction. Rather, she's acting out of spite toward our father and me. Convictions built on a weak foundation like that will crumble at the slightest provocation. Thus, I'm worried. The truth that awaits her. I have a feeling there's something here that Shion must not be allowed to know.
What do you mean?
I don't know what it is yet. But I'm concerned about the way she's been fainting lately.
Yeah,
You mean the way she's been fatigued?
so she
That's
says.
all it is. I wouldn't be worried about it.
What do you mean?
Her mother had the same symptoms.
Huh. Was... Huh.
The chief has the same illness as her mother?
That is curious.
Jin! Shion's in trouble.
Yeah.
What?
What is it?
Fibronia's here. Please come to the bridge.
What's up?
Your friend is in danger. She's being held prisoner inside Labyrinthos.
Yeah.
Commander Margulis plans to get information from her by force.
The Colonel?
Don't tell me it's already too late.
No, she's still all right. There's someone inside taking action to aid her.
Huh.
But I don't think it will delay them for long.
I see.
Someone inside. Not Kevin, right?
But if we take on Utic with our current capability, we're going to suffer a lot of damage.
Not necessarily.
Jin?
Don't you see? You and Chaos should know what's about to happen.
Oh!
Yeah.
If this world is proceeding as we know it, then the third descent operation...
Or are we gonna go in during the third descent?
When it begins, Utic will be in a full-scale battle against the Federation.
Wait, that's also when the URTVs are sent in because of the release of Udo, which is currently like in Shion's head and everything.
And we know the details of that battle from beginning to end. We can use this to our advantage.
We'll slip past them in the midst of everything and rescue Shion.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Now, let's go.
What? Me too?
You're worried about Shion, aren't you? She needs someone to support her. Please lend us your help.
All right. I'll accompany you.
Good. We must rescue Shion. As soon as preparations are complete, we will head for Labyrinthos. Alan? Just gonna... No, he's a temporary guy. What do you even do, Alan? Fist down, soul down. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna bench you, Alan. Actually, let's keep Alan just to see what he looks like in combat, and I'm gonna change him out as soon as I get the option. We're looking on skill points, not enough. But chaos. Nice. New route EP vamp, that's interesting. Let's go for the beam bolt. 56 is not enough. Oh, you're just hanging out? Can't give any details, but there's no question it's someone we can trust. Huh. How curious. Are we looking on equipment? Fine, for the most part, I'd say. Nothing new. So I guess I have the option to go grind now, but I don't want to do that without Shion. Okay, time to start saving over old saves. I'm not going back 20 hours anyways. Oh, no, I just... Never mind. Are we going in the ESs though? Are we launching? No, we're not. Very well. Nine traps, that's good. Oh, you hear that? I didn't notice that before, but there's an echo effect to the footsteps, which is nice. Goes a long way. And of course, different... I have noticed that different textured floor has different sound effects. Okay, so the third descent operation, which... Doesn't that also mean there's gonna be another chaos? Another chaos, another Jinn, another... well, not another... There's gonna be a Canaan hanging out. Which, you know, sure is something. Spy is a woman. Didn't expect that. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe the spy was Linda. Linda's still hanging out down there. Let's have a look at Linda. I'm gonna look through these binoculars. She's still wondering where the fuck he is. They're making me go through here again. She's curious. Shion is not down there this time. I don't know if I should be getting dialogue from people. I'm kind of itching just to go. Is that 2, 3, 4? Cosmo's footsteps are in tempo with the music. Pretty much exactly. Was interesting. Calcitonize counseling. Feel premonitions. Something, yeah. Bad stuff is going down.
Junior, look.
Oh shit, URTVs.
Yeah, I know. It's the beginning of this planet's nightmare.
That's a bit cute.
Looks like the Federation's descent operation's begun. It must have taken too much time.
What are you wearing?
I guess I don't have a choice. I'll have to retreat for now.
Oh, is this Bastion? Oh, did I see? Yeah. Oh, that fucks me up, dude.
The flowers are all dead. They are all dead.
I told you, there's no point in this sort of thing. This isn't going to make anyone happy.
That's not true. If more of them bloom, everyone will notice.
You're wasting your time. They'll just get trampled again.
No, they won't.
Sorry if I'm being
Where are
quiet.
you going?
There's something about... Okay, so do you know what... If you're making a show or a game or a movie and you want to really get me with a tragedy, make sure there's like an abandoned teddy bear or a child walking in the ruins crying for their parents. The fucking sad children and sad child related implications will always get me. So little Shion here crying over the trampled flowers, that gets me. That's just how I am. More so than anything you can get out of like adults in a story, this is gonna get me.
I'm gonna get seeds from Feb.
No one has the ability to lead others to the truth. Our powers are too limited. Only those who possess divine power can accomplish that.
Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. And that's...
The staff and test subjects are already being moved to the evacuation shelters. We'll also seal this block just in case. You should evacuate immediately as well.
Commander Margulis, what happened to Fabronia?
I heard she went outside.
What's she thinking at a time like this?
There's no need to worry about that prototype Realian. We have all the data we need. Still, the Federation's advance is faster than I expected, and their numbers are great. I don't see any sign of our defensive troops being deployed yet.
There's no need for concern. Proto-Omega is going out to intercept them.
But as far as I can remember, Proto-Omega didn't, in fact, partake in this battle.
Proto-Omega? You're going to use that?
It is the will of Patriarch Sergius. And this time, the 27 series will be deployed as well. If they're as capable as you've estimated, the Federation soldiers will last only minutes.
You're a fool to jump ahead like that. The 27 series isn't ready yet. You must reconsider.
Winnicott is the one responsible for the design, and says they're ready and will perform to expectation.
It's true that their capability itself far exceeds that of previous combat Realians. But those things can no longer even be called Realians. They're dangerous even to us.
It doesn't matter. By using them, we can obtain even more accurate data. Besides, we've already completed preparations to use the Song of Nephilim. Once the Zohar is activated, the Federation will no longer be our concern.
Are you all crazy? Professor Mizrahi canceled the Lemageddon translation work. Do you really intend to use the incomplete song?
I'm trying to remember exactly what happened originally.
It'll destroy this planet.
Because,
Why do you
yeah,
hesitate?
that...
Everything we've done is for our ideal reality. That's what this project is for.
Margulis.
I can't leave things to that madman any longer. I'm going to do as I please as well.
Nah.
Fucking... the least teamwork.
It looks like things have gotten quite hectic here.
Indeed.
The URTVs are descending. This is gonna be a battlefield soon. In a few hours, Federation troops will enter Labyrinthos. There's no time to lose. We have to hurry and rescue Xion.
Wasn't this whole town in fucking ruins by the time Mizrahi fell from the tower at the very least? Xion is held captive in Labyrinthos, sealed Labyrinthos' test subject transport area. We're gonna go for the, yep. That'll be much help, but I'll join the fight to save the chief, he says. Oh. Let me have a look at that. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Oh. An Omega-type test unit of an interstellar strategic integrated weapon system in the... That phrasing is interesting, considering Deus in Xenogears. Anyways, independently developed from a concept procured by the Galaxy Federation government from the immigrant fleet nation. The freshly rolled out unit was seized during the Militian conflict by the UTIC organization from a weapons plant under Federation jurisdiction. Although the unit's miniaturized body successfully lengthened its continuous operational time, the maximum power of its installed generator far exceeds its endurance rating. As a result, it was completed with a continuous operational time lower than what had been assumed at the start of development. In order to ameliorate its fragility, the unit is installed with a system that will transform itself into a configuration that can withstand the power of its generator as it rises. This revolutionary system leads the pilot's nerve impulses and automatically executes the transformation as his reaction speed to the unit increases. Fortunately, the potential of this unit rests entirely on the mental state of the pilot. Faced with the danger of it going out of control if the pilot's nerve impulses become unbalanced, it is currently in the custody of the Special Weapons Development Sector of the Consolidated Advanced Technology Testing Ground as an unmanned unit with an imitation personality installed as his pilot. Oh, the cat testing ground has this now? Interesting. I was thinking about the name as well. Universitas. Weltall. Like, the Weltall means like in Swedish we would say världsallt instead of Weltall, I think is the equivalent term, which essentially is it's literally like the world everything, which sounds a lot like the universe to me. And I don't know, maybe. Let me go back in there. I want to see something. Let's see image. Let me. So you know gears. Weltall. Yeah, German for universe or space, it says. It's not exactly the same. But I'll be damned if there aren't similarities. Now, let's see what the fuck an Alan does.
Clear a path.
What is he holding? Crossbow? I'm gonna switch him out as soon as I get a chance. Domo Alpha. I got a new thing. But it's for, it's primarily for... we don't have an analyze thing. That's not great. Fuck it, let's just... Oh, okay. Change, get me, Junior. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have killed the one fleshy guy. Nice. Small break attack, slow down physical. Full throttle is that one. Okay, so that does hit. Okay. Not a lot of total damage though. Fuck it, let's just G-shot this boy. Get our finish strike. And then just mash out the rest. Thank you. Oh, Inferno 2. He just gets that. Nice. Anything over here of interest? Doesn't seem like it. More enemies. One over there. That's the one. I didn't get the back. This one goes for the melee, right? Let's do that as well. Oh dear. I'm gonna hope they don't kill Chaos here. Oof.
Ether drive.
Yep, that's good. And since we have a B guy, we can do this. And I guess we just mash out the rest. We're gonna take some damage, but that's okay. All of this is fine. Isn't there a save point right inside as well? Thanks, Momo. There's a save point. Let's get that guy. Up. Oh well. How about we start with one of these? Get that guy? Sure. Nice. There's a save point right next to us. Let's just smash out the rest. Seems to have a bit of a brain. Keeps going for the same one, but that's not gonna save him. Right then, when we get back next time, we'll rescue Xion. See you later.